Stacey and Kamil, the church shares your joy and warmly welcomes you, together with your families and friends, as today, here in the presence of God our Father, you establish between yourselves a lifelong partnership. May the Lord hear you on this your joyful day. May He send you help from heaven and protect you. May He grant you your heart's desire and fulfill every one of your prayers. Two big families. Good to see so many of you here. A lovely occasion to celebrate Stacey and Kamil making their promises to each other, beginning their married life together, beginning here with their service and going on to celebrate with all of you a little later this afternoon. So you're very welcome here to St. Michael's Church. So, in the presence of the church, I ask you now to state your intentions. Kamil and Stacey, have you come here to enter into marriage without coercion, freely and wholeheartedly?
I have.
I have.
Kamil, are you resolved to take Stacey to be your wife, to love her, comfort her, honour and protect her, and forsaking all others, to be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I am.
Stacey, are you resolved to take Kamil to be your husband, to love him, comfort him, honour and protect him, and forsaking all others, to be faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
I am.
I, Kamil Rosiak,
I, Camille Rosiak,
take you, Stacey Hackett,
take you, Stacey Hackett,
to be my wedded wife,
to be my wedded wife,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
I, Stacey Hackett,
I, Stacey Hackett,
take you, Kamil Rosiak,
take you, Camille Rosiak,
to be my wedded husband,
to be my wedded husband,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
Stacey, I give you this ring
Stacey, I give you this ring
as a sign of our marriage.
as a sign of our marriage.
With my body, I honour you.
With my body, I honour you.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I have, I share with you.
All that I have, I share with you.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Kamil, I give you this ring
Camille, I give you this ring
as a sign of our marriage.
as a sign of our marriage.
With my body, I honour you.
With my body, I honour you.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I have, I share with you. All that I have,
All that I have, I share with you.
in the name of the Father,
In the name of the Father,
and of the Son,
the Son,
and of the Holy Spirit.
It does not fit. Get that off.
That's fine, that's fine.
Yeah, just about.
Kiss me.
But now.
Turn around now, face the altar. Face the altar.
That way.
This way.
I still remember where we were standing when the world stood still. Everything was an open canvas that we could fill, and we're on our way. Come what may, who knows what we're gonna find. I still remember where we were standing, and I always will. You're the feeling in my soul. Every sunrise turns to gold. You're the reason I will never be alone. You are my home. There's a magic that we discovered underneath these clouds. There's a rhythm in every morning that we chase down, and we're on our way. Come what may, who knows what we're gonna find. There's a magic that we discovered, and we see it now. You're the feeling in my soul. Every sunrise turns to gold. You're the reason I will never be alone. Every moment that we spend, like a symphony begins. You're the reason I will never be alone. You are my everything was an open canvas that we could fill. I still remember where we were standing, and I always will. You're the feeling in my soul. Every sunrise turns to gold. You're the reason I will never be alone. Every moment that we spend, like a symphony begins. You're the reason I will never be alone. You are my home.
Welcome everybody to Camille and Stacey's wedding. To those who don't know me too well, I am Stacey's dad, David. Now this may come across as quite a short speech, as I am under strict orders not to drink too much until after my speech. On behalf of myself, Michelle and Camille's parents, Bea and Jarek, over there, we would like to express our gratitude to everybody who has travelled from overseas and from all over England for attending to celebrate this special day for Camille and Stacey. Well, at last they managed to set a date for the wedding in between all their city breaks and holidays. Their dogs Billy and Bartley must assume we have shared custody as they stay at ours so much. On that note, the team from Booking.com have asked me to pass on their best wishes and hope to hear from you both very soon. Stacey, your mum and I want to say thank you for being you, a beautiful young lady that cares and has a heart of gold, for all the help you give to anyone that asks you, and not forgetting to mention your willingness to help sort out many IT problems. But if you could just remember, me and your mum are now getting old. Right. Now, Camille, you have been in a relationship now with Stacey for 12 years. I remember the first day I met you. After coming home from work, Michelle told me you was upstairs in Stacey's room, helping her with her homework. Well, I casually went upstairs to check, and sure enough, the door was wide open. The next day, I found out you had a part-time job at KFC. So for the next 2 years, We had many bargain buckets for free until you yourself went off to university. Kamil, I respect the fact that you came to see me 18 months ago to ask me for Stacey's hand in marriage. It was such an easy decision to say yes, as Michelle and I think so very highly of you, adore and like you so very much. I don't think I've been so happy and emotional since Man United won a treble back in 1999. And when I married my lovely wife Michelle in 1990. Kamil, myself, Michelle and our first grandchild Roman can't imagine a better young man for Stacey to share the rest of her life with. So please, everybody, raise your glasses to toast the newlyweds. Kamil and Stacey. Well, yeah. Thank you.
So, welcome everyone here. Thank you all for being here. And thank you to David. I think it was a lovely speech. So before I get started properly, I just want to apologise in advance if I seem really nervous. I'm just really mindful of how much time and effort Stacey's put into preparing this speech for me. No, but in all seriousness, I think she is more nervous than me. I've spent the last 12 months listening to how I'm not funny. So this is basically just me trying to make everyone laugh for 5 minutes. It's not really. Don't get your hopes up. So I actually wanted to start by telling you a short story about how all of this really started. So when people ask me and Stacey about how we obviously got together, we usually say school or sixth form, and that is partially true. We did go to sixth form together, but I don't think we ever actually spoke in person at school. It's mostly my fault, I think. We kind of knew who the other one was, and I think we tweeted at each other a few times. It was 2012, so take that into consideration. But yeah, there was not much in terms of any actual in-person interaction, I don't think. So as I recall it, the first time we actually spoke to each other was at someone's 18th birthday party. So if I take you briefly back to March 2012, it's a Saturday night. I've just finished my 8-hour shift at KFC. I did have a shower after. I don't think we'd be here if I hadn't. So don't worry. I get to the party, have a few drinks, whatever, when I hear someone say, "Kamil, can you get us some chicken?" Yeah. So after a little encouragement, me and my mate, who was driving that night, go up to KFC, get some chicken, bring it back, only for Stacey to obviously eat some and then complain that whatever I brought was far too spicy. And to be honest, 12 years later, that's still pretty much the case every day, because I still make dinner and Stacey still frequently complains that it's too hot, because apparently 12 years is not enough time to develop any sort of tolerance to spice. But yeah, so going back to 2012, after the said party, we obviously started talking a bit more, got a bit braver, went to cinema a few times, and I remember everything just feeling really easy and natural. And then it felt very natural, and yeah, anyway, I'll move on from that. I just mean we got on very well. That's not hoping, is it? Until, we got to September, a few months in, and then went off to uni for 3 years, and it definitely stopped being easy. But we made it through it, and even though it did take me a while to get on my knee, I've never really had any doubts that there's no one else I really wanted to spend the rest of my life with. So. I was going to say I don't really know where to start. First of all, I wanted to say that, as I'm sure everyone agrees, you look absolutely stunning today. And I guess I should start by thanking you for organising this wedding. You've done a great job. In all honesty, I did want to thank you for everything. Thank you for being you, because you are amazing. Thank you for helping me be a better person, and thank you for not changing your mind last minute and running away. It would have been very awkward if I was stood there at the altar waiting, so thank you. And then I can't wait to spend the rest of our lives together as husband and wife. That nearly done now, promise. So before I finish off and hand you all over to Raoul for the final few words, but I don't know if we're waiting for Lewis. No, I can still see him. He's not on the tie. we'll just carry on. So yeah, before I finish and hand you over to Raoul, just wanted to ask you all to raise your glasses to the new Mrs Rosiak. Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. For all of you that don't know me, my name is Raoul. And I've had the privilege of being Kamil's friend for like almost 17 years now. So we both arrived in the UK around the same time. So both foreign kids, barely speaking any English and trying our best to fit in school. But somehow Kamil always like assimilated better than I did. Like, as you can tell, like I still sound like I just got off the boat. Whereas Kamil sounds way more British than he is Polish. Well, he's actually renounced like his loyalty for Poland when he's like watching football, and I'm pretty sure I've seen him like proudly singing "God Save the King" when he's watching England. So you could say like at this point he's more of a Kevin than a Kamil, really. So Kamil's also like one of the smartest guys I know. So Kamil, every time I catch up with you, you're like always enrolled in like a new course or doing some sort of qualification, always wanting to learn more, and I really admire that. And I think one of the things I more admire by you is that you use your intelligence to pursue a career where you're always helping like people that need it the most. And I think everyone here knows and is proud of you for that. Now, I also must admit as well that, you know, when Kamil told me that he was getting married, I was getting a little bit emotional. And it's not because I was like losing a friend or anything like that, but it's because I knew once again, I would get to try his mum's baking, legendary baking again. And if you know where I'm talking about, you know exactly where I'm talking about. And I'm sure like today, like it's going to be like a best work ever. So something to look forward to. And talking about food, I'm just going to wrap this up because the meal is going to come after this. Kamil and Stacey, I love you both. And I couldn't be happier for you. And I just wish you all the best. So if I could ask to please you join me in raising your glass for Stacey and Kamil. Cheers.
On my way home from work, there's something coming over me, and I think it might be that little four-letter word. Don't know how I got it so bad for you. Guess I never learned how to play it cool. I know people wanna say it's a honeymoon phase. I think it's love that I'm feeling. I finally found my one in a million. I could jump through the ceiling, 'cause I've never been so sure it's the real thing. Must be love. Must be love. Got me talking all night by the candlelight. Little picnic in the park with your hand in mine. If you wanna take a chance, we can roll the dice. Baby, I'll do anything you like. Now my heart is skipping beats.